Hello, Huskies. My name is Leah Garrett, and I'm reporting live from my bedroom. What? Oh, wrong costume. Sorry. You might be wondering what that costume was for, and it's for the upcoming Little Theater show, It's a Wonderful Life. Let's hear more about it.
I'm Gia, and I am a junior, and I am in the production of It's a Wonderful Life, and it is a little theater production. I'm really excited to be in it. I play Matilda, Ruth, and Janie.
Hi, my name is Saul Baser, and I'm a sophomore. And I play Clarence, Harry, Bert, Tommy, Charlie, and then in the commercial, and It's a Wonderful Life.
Hi, my name is Ella. I'm a junior, and I play Sadie and Miss Thompson.
Hi, I'm Hannah. I'm a senior, and I'm playing Violet in It's a Wonderful Life.
Hi, my name is Satoda Blomquist. I'm a junior, and in the show It's a Wonderful Life, I play Layla, the angel, a woman at the run of the bank, and a singer in the commercials.
Hello, my name is Sam. I'm a junior at OPRF, and my role in the show is I play the leading role of George Bailey.
Hi, I'm Indigo. I'm a junior, and I'm the assistant director for the play It's a Wonderful Life at OPRF.
A special thing about this show is that it's a radio show, so we have to play a lot of different voices, and it's on Zoom, so I think it's going to be a little bit more like a radio show than it would be in real life.
What's going well so far is we have a really, really talented cast. We definitely still have to work on a bunch of stuff, but from what I've been seeing so early on, they've got it. They're so good.
My favorite part of being in a little theater production so far is the new friendships that I've made because the people, my cast, they're just like seem like a really, really fun group, and they're just all like really supportive and really nice, and I really appreciate them.
Since we're on Zoom this year for the shows, it is a little different. There are new setbacks such as like bad Wi-Fi or a bad picture or a broken Chromebook or something, and especially like not being in person with our castmates is especially hard because when you're acting you normally can easily play off others because they're right there with you, but it's hard doing that to a screen. But I feel as though everybody in the cast is adapting really well, and especially our director, Miss Burns, is handling the transition from in-person to Zoom really well.
Of course, I'm sad that we can't do this show in person in the Little Theater, but I'm really happy and grateful that we still get to have a theater program even virtually.
Something that makes the show special is that even though it's an old show and it was made in the 40s, it still connects with a lot of topics that still have an impact today.
You can come see It's a Wonderful Life on Friday, December 11th at 6 p.m. and on Saturday, December 12th, also at 6 p.m. And you can get the tickets on the OPRF website on the current theater season page.
Hope to see you there in our virtual audience.
Next up, let's take a look at an interview with an OPRF photographer, Holden Green.
Good afternoon, Holden. How are you doing?
Pretty good. How about you?
I'm doing great. Could you tell everybody a bit about yourself?
Yeah. So I'm a senior this year at OPRF. I've been photographing for 7 years now, which is kind of crazy. I'm the photo and graphics editor for Trapeze, and I'm a staff photographer for the yearbook this year. And I'm hoping to pursue photojournalism as a career.
Very interesting. How long have you been doing photography?
It's been about 7 years since I took, the first photo I took for kind of just art or for fun. And yeah, it's been kind of just fun ever since.
Cool. And have you always been part of Trapeze here at OPRF, or is this new for you?
Yeah, I took photos for Trapeze last year, just as a staff photographer to help them out. And then this year I'm the photo and graphics editor. And it's my first year on the yearbook as well this year.
Interesting. So could you tell me about some of the common things that you do in your photography? What do you like to photograph, and what are some themes and elements that you like to have?
Oh yeah, I like to photograph a lot of abandoned buildings. So I've gone to, obviously there's some around Chicago, and I've gone to Gary, Indiana, which used to be a big steel producing town, but with the decline of the steel market has kind of fallen by the wayside, so there are a bunch of abandoned buildings there. And I've been photographing abandoned buildings for a few years, and obviously the nature around here, because I'm in River Forest, so Thatcher Woods and all that, and also downtown Chicago, just because it's close and fun to be in.
Could you tell us about some of your favorite pieces of photography? Just go into detail a little bit about a couple of your favorite photographs that you've taken.
Oh yeah, so one was a photo of a worker at a steel mill. It was a steel mill that's still running just outside of Gary, Indiana, in like East Chicago, Indiana. And my friend and I just went in one day and just kind of drove around, and security didn't seem to care, so we just got some photos. And I feel like it just really well captured kind of like the grittiness of it. Like it's just a guy standing in front of a train and it's in black and white, but it really, I think, kind of sends a bigger message than just look at this guy in front of a train. And that's really what I try to do with all my photos. So I think I was really happy with how that one turned out.
So when you take your photos, do you do any editing, or is it just raw photography?
Yeah, so when I take the photos, they're all in the raw file format, which just means they keep all of the information that they can from the camera. And then I take them into Adobe Lightroom and kind of put them through a general editing process to just kind of correct for shadows and highlights and make sure that everything looks nice and color correct and everything. I've been doing a little bit of like dabbling in Photoshop and more graphic design, but for the most part, it's just the image and then light and color correction.
It's neat. I'm sure there are a lot of students at OPRF who would like to get started in photography. Do you have any advice for any up and coming photographers here at the school?
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, you'll hear it a lot if you're looking for like advice for beginner photographers, but it's really just, you got to get out and shoot and practice and photograph and just really hone your skills. And then once you get to a point where you feel confident, like with your phone camera with a point and shoot or something, then you kind of start leveling up your gear to level up what you can do with your own controls. But it's really important to start and develop your eye and just have the foundation of skills so that anything else you do after that has a good, strong foundation.
All right. Well, thank you for talking with me today. This has been a great interview.
Thank you.
Lastly, let's hear a message about College Callers from Sabine.
Hey Huskies! Don't forget about College Callers. They are a great way to virtually connect with university representatives and learn more about schools you might be interested in. Be sure to check the student bulletin for the Zoom meeting link and the schedule. We hope to see you all there.
That's all we have for this week's episode. Thank you for watching. Stay safe.